go down. Slap the neighbor, say, after the night I win. After the night I win. Slap the neighbor, say, I'm declared the winner. Because I'm an overcomer. Come on and say yes, Lord. Come on and say yes, Lord. Why don't you grab hands with your neighbor, say, neighbor, I need your help. I need you to help me get to my next place. Get to my next place. I need you to help me stay focused on God. I need you to help me keep my mind on God. Because if I keep my mind on the Lord, everything is going to be all right. Come on and say yes, Lord. Come on and say yes, Lord. So here we are here. We got to understand that the enemy, he uses the same thing to attack us over and over. But if God promises something, he stands by it. Come on and say yes, Lord. If God's promised you, he's not going back on his promise. Come on and say yeah. I gotta close here, but I gotta tell you, before I take my seat, that everything you've been through is a learning experience. I dare you to look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, have you been through anything that almost took your mind? Oh, Lord, have you been through anything that almost took your breath? You had to ask God, why I got to go through this and why I got to go through that. I've been living saved. I've been living right. But oh Lord, if I could preach tonight, I want you to shake your neighbor until they come to grips and tell them tonight it was worth it all. Yeah, you had to go through. They lied on you. They talked about you. They criticized you. Called you everything but a child of God. But tell your neighbor, I'm glad that the Lord did not leave me. I'm glad that the Lord did not walk away. But he's been there through the whole time, through the process of being left alone. Come here, Jacob. Jacob was in a process of being by himself. He had an identity crisis when the Lord told him, say, if you let me go, you won't know your new name. Sometimes you got to push past your pain. I know it hurt, but hang on. I know it didn't feel good, but hang on. Hang on just a little while longer. Touch your neighbor. Say, neighbor, help. Lord, help me preach. I said help, not from your family, because your family will walk off and leave you. Not from your friend, because if your friend don't stick closer than a brother, he ain't worth it. Not your husband, because if your husband don't consider you to be the jewel or the queen of his life, he ain't worth it. But I gotta tell you that Jesus will always be, shall always be the main one that'll never, number one, turn his back. Number two, he'll never disown you. Number three, he'll never continue stop loving you your neighbor. Say, neighbor, God will love me through the pain. God will love me through the rain. God will love me through the disappointment. God will love me through it everything. Yes, Lord. Can I preach? I believe I will. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, I don't know about you, but God, I say, God, he'll never lead you to a ditch.